I do. I've beaten everybody that challenged against me. It got boring.
You ain't played no real niggas yet.
Yeah, I have played the realest of the real, and they all went down the same. You know, something similar like how you get got in this game.
Dude, I swear, we got a rando. This nigga Ray on some bullshit.
What's up with your boy Ray? You mad at us?
Ray probably sitting there fucking smoking and drinking and
Shooting up, taking a bump.
where we going?
Top of Ray Gun.
Man, fuck it. I'm there. I'm there. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. That up, bro. Smoke that nigga.
Turn your mic on, bro.
Somebody call for the queen.
Where y'all at?
Oh my god, dog. This nigga did not just drop me. Where the fuck y'all at? These niggas is everywhere. And I'm by myself.
Yo! Lil Teasy, Weezy, for Sheezy in the building on one Tweezy. Bro, let's go. Let's see, you finally got a winning record, nigga. Oh, no, man, that must not be you. My bad. Thought you was undefeated somewhere in the league, but that probably was the other Don Don.
Yeah, nah, I lost. You lost 2 of them games.
Who you lost to?
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set
I'm playing my
to go
game in
as
the
their
team,
Jets
in the
will
team with the
match
team I'm
up
trying to win the
Tom
Super Bowl
Brady
with.
and the New England Patriots.
You said what?
I'm playing my game, the one I'm trying to win the Super Bowl with.
At the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You, what 2 years with them Patriots?
8-2.
Oh, yeah, you on the road. What about them weekend Panthers?
2-1.
Oh, so you just on a little roll, huh?
Yeah, I'm 6-1 in the other
Who you
league.
got in the regular league?
The Chargers.
Who?
Chargers.
Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
They start the drive with Martin. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do.
I got it up if you're trying to take get some notes.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I'm sure try to steal some shit. Hold on. What you He was stealing mode.
Oh, we're doing a little stealing.
On 2nd down, Martin. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Now back to throw. And
Oh.
this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one.
He tried to hit me, bro. Let's go.
That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he gets this away, and look
tried
at
to
this.
hit
This
me.
is a good one.
Pittsburgh.
Who you playing? Quan?
Nah, Pittsburgh. His name Pittsburgh, 1974. Hey, that nigga Swayze and that nigga CBS, them motherfuckers so glitchy. Man.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
What you gotta think though? Well, niggas juicing and everything though.
Brady to throw on 2nd down.
Tell my man one.
Now he's gonna
Yeah.
go up top over the, this is taken in.
I'm playing against Pittsburgh in my other league.
This beyond the
Me-
40 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of
Oh,
34 yards.
well, shit, I ain't gonna hold it up. Shit, go ahead and give him the win. I ain't fuck. Go on advance it, cause I'm in the whole game. I ain't know you.
I don't know.
Gonna
How
advance
to,
it.
I don't know how to do this shit right. I don't
Yeah,
know
go on, give him the
that
win.
shit.
It's cool.
See, they be going to
But
turn
TJ,
strip
how you
ball.
do this shit?
You say what?
Your coaching strategy. You can turn on strip ball, aggressive catching, aggressive running, all that shit.
Do it.
Aggressive stop.
Do this shit and you fucking up on other shit. So nobody way to do this shit
They
to
tell
you.
you it's pros and cons though. That's why you gotta read
Yeah,
this
it's a
shit.
pros and cons.
Just
in
like that,
shit.
out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
It might look easy know better.
Yeah, these the
On the toss, this is Blount. And he'll be taken
What
down just
happened?
shy of midfield. A good run there on 1st
I'm
down,
saying, what
and
you
it'll
wanna
leave them
know?
with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
If you gonna use that shit, that shit so man. I prefer not to use it no more.
Yeah, I don't use it.
I never used it. I want to use it. They use it on them.
On 2nd down, here's Brady.
That's what I want to know.
And an alley to run. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered,
Yeah, man. I mean, when it come to stripping, a lot of them niggas be using stripping.
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brady now on 1st down. Goes underneath here to White. 20! A gain of 39 that
What's up,
time.
D-Lo?
Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important. They've got to limit plays like that.
That's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and fake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a long night.
How be the best motherfucker?
He'll get it up the middle. And they'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, you go to the air.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action.
Hold on.
But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, I say, shit, if I start winning, goddammit, undefeated around the motherfucker, you know what I can do. You stretch you.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. James White, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And he gets it to
he
make
ain't
it
shit,
7-0.
man. You just gotta run the ball against him, man. Don't pass it. That's it, man.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Oh, okay. Let's get it go. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33.
This nigga right here finna get the business.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45.
I got the perfect team. I got the perfect team to beat that shit, though.
And a New England 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting
They block, they line up front so glitchy, dog.
Defense back on its heels.
Brady now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the... That's caught inside the 20.
That nigga Moss don't be missing too much of nothing either.
40 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
The boy say, oh, you got them Patriots. This nigga stupid.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Nah, I didn't know if you had him in the regular jungle.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, New England. As his guys are in for 6, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football.
And then if Brady get hurt, I got something for the backup. You know what I'm saying? I got something to make a nigga back up.
Out there to kick this one away.
You know what I'm saying?
This is taken at the 3.
I got Carl and Brady.
Across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New York set to
But them niggas ain't no bitches, though.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Come on, man.
Down 2
I'm
touchdowns
that
early,
shit.
probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Detroit! They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First down, here's the run with Martin. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
He better not been in that cover too much. He was in the temple.
They'll set up a throw. And he finds a man. It's Martin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
I'd be the regular season. Week 8, yep, I'm 4-4. That's week 8, he's playing with the regular season. But you got New York in the regular season, not done.
Yeah.
I just say your name at the bottom.
Yeah, you look good over there in New York, boy.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And they'll go on the ground.
Yeah, you look good as a motherfucker over there, Brasco.
Get this one down to about the 17. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6.
Weak ass
and
shit,
brought
man.
down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle.
That's why you can't show two niggas too much
outside
now,
the 5
man.
at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
He'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. He's at the 50.
Oh, look at big boy go, Bros! Go, go! Go!
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Yeah.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to force everything either.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They're going to look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at about the 28.
I'm gonna tell you a secret about this shit, y'all.
14 on the return.
Oh shit, I can't say nothing. I'm on my broadcast. I can't say nothing.
Come the Patriots. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give
y'all a secret, though. Y'all better not tell nobody.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Alabama, 380. I tell you something. I shouldn't even have to tell you that to tell nobody. You know if I told you this and told you something, go back and say something.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh! Oh! That was some glitched out shit right there.
The 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
I tried.
Set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st down, Brady.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
picked off at the 45. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
He threw an interception.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and
You
see
know
people
they
try to
getting
change
niggas shit, man.
directions.
But I'm telling y'all though, bro, once y'all find this shit out, y'all, it's some fishy shit going on, bro.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Y'all gonna be like, that shit makes sense
to
too.
go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
When I tell y'all.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
The year nigga had the 98 Vikings.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And he comes back with one complete. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
How do you deliver your ball down?
To throw again, Brady. And a hit jarred loose.
What you mean? Nah, I just try to throw that bit. I be holding. It depends. It depends on the situation, man. It's all situational. For real.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught by Moss for a Patriots touchdown.
Get out there, man, bitch.
In for the score. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
You know, often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement
I know what you did on that one.
We should be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver.
Pop this
Remember,
motherfucking shot up, cause he in man. So you gotta know your opponent, man. You gotta hit him with the moves, cause a lot of double moves fuck that man up. Ain't really nothing they can do with them double moves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Patriots gearing up to go now. They built a good first half lead, now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
then you gotta know if they use a knife. See, if this nigga use a knife, I wouldn't be throwing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Nice pick right there.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Dance, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The extra point up and
some games be out of your hands too, man. Be on some bullshit. Sometimes there don't be shit you can do.
The kickoff
I
team
don't
on
give
the
a
field
fuck
now
what you
will
want.
send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard
See, like the momentum going his way a little bit now, so I gotta stop doing it.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah,
I'm put y'all niggas up on game, though, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Soon after this game over with. But that's what made me say fuck it. Okay. What you niggas on?
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
See?
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41. And he's not quite going to make
and
it
Brady
all the way in.
injured.
They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
And I don't feel like I'm doing shit wrong.
We've sitting here watching this shit just unfold before our eyes.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Martin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
We'll put Derek Cole in.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
We don't give about that.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again
That's
on
how they
3rd
do some
and goal?
bullshit.
They'll try to run with Harris.
Bitch!
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They run for it.
Bitch! Bitch!
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Patriots get the football back.
What's wrong with him?
I ain't even gonna.
The 4th down
I ain't
run
even gonna play with him no
successful. Now
more.
they look to pay it off on 1st down.
You see what time it is. Man trying to get it too.
They'll begin here with Blunt. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. They'll run again with Blunt. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Mm-hmm.
You're mine. 734.
First throw now for the backup Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Yeah,
to me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
I
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. So out now come the Jets. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be
Just
trying to
give
get
him
it
everything he
into the end
needs.
zone.
Some
We'll see
shit
what
you
they
just
do.
can't stop.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Detroit! Detroit! 4 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Take that shit.
Hook up there, incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun! Right here.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Gun! Right there, 54. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he locates Walker, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
He gonna go for it.
Detroit!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Drops it off to Martin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And Walker has it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Right back to him on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Gone out of bounds.
Wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Jets on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
Gun! 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 No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun! 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 Gun!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be close.
And they gave him that shit.
Make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll run. Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. as here comes the kickoff. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The drive starts with a run by White. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 34 yards there and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Blunt.
Fuck a third. The mob, bitch.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blunt with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT.
That's when a nigga be following up off you like that, they be having their tackling on aggressive.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra
You gotta know
point.
what running back to have.
Extra point winds up successful.
I ain't gonna say too much, but
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
Wait till this shit over.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Bitch.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it
Gotta
to the
throw it now, nigga.
25-yard line. Here's the
I don't
Jet
give a
offense
fuck
now.
about
They
no
head out
run.
to take over.
You
And
gotta
that
throw
last
it
drive,
now.
a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
Bitch.
They've got to be confident
Stop
about what
fucking
they're
playing with me,
presenting
bitch. You
and
gotta
continue
throw
to
it.
do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went.
Man, can't fuck with you now.
And no big plays by
They
the
done
defense
did all
to
they
knock
can
the
do
ball
for
away.
you.
Now let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he goes
You gotta
down.
throw
It's
it.
a Patriot sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Told you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now a toss play to Blunt. And Blunt loses the football.
Boy, man,
Scooped
a
up by the
motherfucker.
Jets. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
Continue to fight, don't they?
Look at man.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
They gave this
And you
nigga
can bet they're
21
preaching
points.
two hands
So
on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
I get the ball. Give it back.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Trying to stop the hand time.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Blunt. And shutting him off, now open field.
Gang.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Blunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Go, go. Let's run. Let's run it. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll
you thought you was going to get a free timeout.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what